Okay, doing a quick review of Thursday, June 8th. Got my 1, 2, 3 minute trend chart here, my scalp chart here, my 3 minute scalp chart. I like to have the 515 up here as well for reference. Let's get that on the right date. We're looking at Thursday the 8th. Um, Alrighty, so that's dialed in there. Okay, so let's zoom in on the trades for this day. As you can see, we got a nice, kind of bounced around a little bit at the open, but then a nice buy signal right there um, at 684, and that would have given you plenty of opportunity to take at least 50 points. That's what I look for on those trend trades. But kind of going off of my more of my scalping technique I've been using. So I've started to use some confluence with the trend chart and with my scalp chart over here. So I'd stay out of this, the open down in this area, would stay out of that. But as we kind of come in here and we get this first buy signal, this first blue bar on the 3 minute chart, that comes in and prints at 648. So let's see where we are over here at 648. Okay. Yeah, ideal entry. So we consolidate for a little bit. What I want to see on the trend chart is full confluence. So I want to see obviously a 1, 2, 3 minute buy signal being printed, a blue bar printing, and I want to see the confluence with the oscillator down here. So in this case, I want to see a blue oscillator. And so that's a go. As you see, that really jumps to the upside from there. We'd be in around, call it 713 or so. I mean, that was a monster trade to the upside. And so that's what I'm looking for. So that was a great trade there. Coming along on the scalp chart, the next trade would have been off of the 703 bar, which printed at 706. So let's see on the trend chart where we were at that time. Um, let's see here. Yeah, so this is the 705 bar, and then this would be the entry right here. Um, we have we have red oscillator printing at that point and just consistently decreasing. So that would be a no trade. I want to see blue oscillators printing leading up to the print of that bar. This came on after that bar was printed. So I would definitely not be taking that trade. Looks like we'd be in around 765, mm, in just shy of 10 points. So that worked out nicely. I'm only looking for confluence on these buy or sell signals. When we come back into a level of support or resistance, I'm not looking for any kind of confluence because there's really no confluence. Obviously, we're going to be selling into that level. So I would have just bought off of this level right here at around 698 and a half. Came against you about 12 points, and then obviously just took off to the upside almost to a high about 760 right there. Something I would like to do though, so let's see, so on the trend chart, we have the 3 minute support at 702, you see right there. On here, it was at 698. And so I'm going to take the more favorable if it's within 10 points. I want to take the more favorable to give myself a better entry. So here, obviously, 98, I'm going to get in at a lower price. It's going to be utilizing that level on that trade. So that two good trades. This kind of new filter system of taking out and kind of just only using full confluence trades kept me out of that one. Let's go along here. We already tested that level once. I don't love this level just because I don't feel like we truly started a downtrend. We didn't break down past this level. If we broke that level and started downtrend, then came back and tested this level, I'd be more inclined to take that trade. But that's probably a trade I would have sat out on, given the fact that we didn't really start any kind of trend to the downside. Hindsight obviously is as clear as can be, but looking at it from this perspective, I would have not tried to stay out of that trade. If we did take it, it would be short at 42, and it didn't quite get down to 10 points there and just rocketed to the upside. So let's go along here. This next buy signal would have come in and printed at 818. Let's see where we're at on the trend chart at 818. Cruising along here. Okay. I mean that's a valid signal at 818. Let's see, it gave us we long at 65 and a half. Didn't quite get up to 10 points, and actually with 30-point stop, still would not have been taken out. I likely would have been shortening up my stop to that level once we came up, and perhaps down to that level, and so it would have been a loss. It would have been a stop out, but not a huge one given the fact that price kind of consolidated for a while there. So didn't work out on that one. Go along here. Next to test into this level. Don't love this just because there was no trend that established itself. But let's say we did go off of that, we'd be long around 39 and a half or so. It barely gave you 10 points, and when it gets you a good 15 or so. So valid trade, but kind of given the context of everything, not ideal. And then just kind of once we finally broke down, sold into this level, and so it would be short here. This is at 696. Let's see where we're at. That was getting late in the morning. 924 on the trend chart. Oh yeah, be right in this range. And so yeah, we'd definitely be taking that trade. And so just with that full confluence, it just gives some of these more scalp kind of trend trades a little more backing to kind of keep headed that direction. Not a great morning. We had good winner there, good winner there. Our confluence strategy kept us out of that one. Probably was about a break-even morning or so.